So there's a secret shop on the second disc world here that over here in the snowy place, made on just this little tiny island here that the Cynard can barely fit on. I'm walking over here, just a random dude in front of a hut. Hey kid, I don't know how you found us, but go ahead and buy something. Shady shop for a few full more. They sell some of the best armor that you can buy on the second disc, like for straight defense stats. But I can craft better. What's really awesome about them, though, is that they sell a couple items that are pretty exclusive. Like they sell the Worm King's ribbon, which is an upgrade to the accessory that we got way back in Arlia for Ashton. They sell the Emblem, which is a mid accessory. It doesn't do too terribly much. There's a better version in Secret Dungeons. But they also sell the Magical Rasp. Magical Rasp increases the success rate of customization of blacksmith, the description says there. But what it also does is it actually gives you a different pool of items you can create through the blacksmithing super specialty. So with a Magical Rasp in your inventory, you can make even better armor through blacksmithing. But it does lock you out of some of the unique items that you can get without it. So, off stream, I've already gone and crafted everything available in the pools without the Magical Rasp. Now I'm going to go ahead and buy this, which will give us new items we can make through blacksmithing. Big reason I'm doing that is because it increases the customized success rates. Hey, llama! Oh, already? There, I've hydrated. But yeah, with the Magical Rasp, we should have a much better chance now of making Ashton's weapon. Splicers, Damascus.
I'll need to do my best. Why?
Better chances and guaranteed chances.
Why?
So it wasn't so hard to make this weapon back in Second Story on the PSX. They seem to have upped the difficulty, though, in Second Evolution. Probably because there was a bit of an exploit you could do with this,
I'll need to do
where
my
you
best.
could easily craft his ultimate weapon, like multiple copies of it,
I'll need to do
and
my
then just
best.
sell it for a huge profit. Well, that's interesting.
I'll need to do my best.
Aha!
Nice work.
Vistafar. Short swords forged in the blood of the Archdemon that raises the wielder's HP. Vistafar is Ashen's strongest craftable weapon. Base attack of 1320, and it actually gives him 100 luck. Which pushes his luck up from just static 18, since he's such an unlucky character, to 118. Which is much closer to what everybody else has. Yeah, so now we got his ultimate craftable weapon. There are better weapons that you can get in the bonus dungeons, but they don't have like the same luck bonus, and some of them are situational. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing some private actions here to get those out of the way. We're going to hit up all the towns, do all the private actions we can, and then we are moving on to the Field of Power. Last of the 4 fields left for us. But first, I'm gonna hang out with our party. Not all that busy here for a town of this size. I haven't seen anyone else in this town who's carrying a dragon on his back. Once you get used to it, this town is actually quite enjoyable. I guess? Maybe he was thinking that since we're on another world, maybe there'd be someone else, but... kinda really wishful thinking. Thought we'd stick out like sore thumbs, but we blend right in.
Claude, can I have a moment with you?
Sorry, Reina, I'm in a hurry, or what's up, Reina? I'm pretty sure that we're gonna go with the what's up, Reina. Fucked her. But I figured.
What's up, Reina?
Well, I already told you about how I was found in the sacred forest as a child, right?
Right.
I guess it turns out I was born on this planet after all. I'm different from everybody else. My home planet, the powers I have, they are all just like the 10 wise men. If it weren't for me, the sorcery globe and the 10 wise men, none of this would have happened.
That's not true, Reina. None of this is your fault.
Listen, Claude. Who am I, really? I don't know anything about myself anymore.
You're definitely a Needian. The only thing you are is our friend, okay? Or, I don't know either, Reina. How are we feeling, chat? Also, music box version of her theme. By and far my favorite song, soundtrack. Got mad at us because we lied, to be fair. Make an executive decision? It's too hard, okay. I'm gonna go with the only thing you are is our friend, okay?
You're one of us, Reina, alright?
You can still see me that way? Even after knowing the truth about me? I was born on a different planet from all of you. I'm a space alien.
Don't be silly. If you're gonna go there, then don't forget that I was born on another planet too. There's no problem with a couple of space aliens getting along with each other, is there?
Maya. Hi, Maya.
You really think so? Thank you, Claude. I really feel a lot better now.
That's good. I'm glad.
Talk to you later, Claude.
Oh, hey, Rookix.
Man, that must have sounded really corny.
Welcome, welcome. I saw you gave me a shout out. Thank you, I appreciate it. I could figure out how to do shout outs, I'd give you one. Thanks, Claude. I feel like this huge weight just lifted off my chest. See, I tried that. I wonder if Moobot intercepted it, because it didn't work quite right the last time. There we go. I think it worked this time. The next stop is the Field of... Oh, I'm sorry. They renamed it to the Field of Might. I should probably update my stream title. Hey. Oop. On that note, anyone who isn't should also follow Maya. That. Only one shoutout can be active at a time. Womp womp. See you guys later. Which won't let me shout out anyone else again so soon. So instead we'll do it through Moobot. Let me double check with me. Never mind. Not listed there. I'll worry about it later. Nothing but disrespect. I'm respecting you. You've been buying all the skills available? Better check just to be on the safe side. I shouldn't talk about dragons on his back. Still can't believe I was born on this planet. Uh-oh. What's your workplace like, Chisato? It's the pits. My boss is always ordering me around like he's king of the world or something. I think that's because you're always acting on your own impulses, Chisato. My workplace is the exact opposite. My boss is totally unreliable, so I have to spend all day taking care of him. It's a total pain. It's more like you can't stop horny on your boss's personal life, Welch. Must be hard for you, Welch. It'd be nice if there was actually a good boss somewhere out there. Sure would be. Someone willing to go line by line through my articles and be polite with me through the editing process. I just want a real man at the helm. A man willing to rub my shoulders and stuff when I wanted to. Ooh, that'd be great, especially if he brought me tea and cookies every now and then. Oh, if only. Oh, if only. I really doubt Chisato and Welch could ever work together. Do you think the boss of my dreams is out there somewhere? Those would be working in a nice workplace environment. Oh, that's a weird sprite effect. Kinda clipping through Welch there. Was that about rubbing shoulders? Hey, Nebulon. Yeah. See you guys later. Didn't age well. Thought we'd stick out like sore thumbs, but we blend right in. What's funny is that this game was retranslated in 2008, and that's the version we're playing. This place is awesome. Hey Claude, what do you think that is? I'd get a sign art if I could, but it's so big, I wouldn't know where to put it. You just kind of leave us out on the world map. Ooh.
Hey, Leon, you mind if I interview you? I've got a great idea for a special feature. The Secrets of Dr. Leon D.S. Guest, Behind the Genius.
Sure, whatever.
All right, first question. As a scientist, what is your main goal right now?
Nothing in particular.
All right. Question 2. What made you decide to become a scientist?
My mom and dad were.
It wasn't originally your idea?
Not really. My parents were scientists, so it was a pretty easy decision.
You lead a pretty boring life, don't you?
I think it's just that you're asking me boring questions, lady. Why don't you ask me about something more interesting? Like some technical stuff instead.
What?
Calm them both down or ask for an interview. Should I mediate the peace or should I interrupt and be like, hey, you should interview me? Rukik says calm them down. Calm the babies. Alright. Gotta interrupt. I think I'll calm them down.
Now, you two.
Uh-oh.
Claude!
If someone's parents reach a certain level of fame, it's only natural that the people start looking toward the kid too. And maybe the kid tries to live up to the expectations, but no matter how much he tries, he'll always live in his parents' shadow. No one ever saw me as anything more than an admiral's son. But I finally figured out what I wanted to do with my life as myself, not as the admiral's son. The day I figured that out was the first time in my life I felt like I could proudly stand beside my father.
Do you know why I'm writing an article about you, Leon?
Captive audience.
No.
I want to write something that'll make children your age start to dream, to make them wonder about what they'll do when they grow up. And considering that you work in a royal court, I figured you'd make a really good example for everyone to follow.
Do you think I'll be able to find my own dream, Chisato?
Of course, you're still young, aren't you? Take your time.
Okay.
Great expectations. Lonely at the top.
Think you've got a story there?
I want to write a story that'll give Leon something to dream about. I want Leon to read it, so I can't go and write all about him now, can I?
I guess not.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Claude? Once he felt inferior to his father. Learn how he finally surpassed him.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Me?
No excuses now. Just let me interview you, all right?
I think I just remembered an errand that I have to run or something. See you later.
Claude! Ah!
Womp womp. I hope Leon manages to find success in his own way. Sensitive brat bias. I don't know, there's a chance that Leon wouldn't read it if it was written all about himself, because, like, I already know myself. Why am I gonna read this? Do you think I'll ever find my own personal goal like you, Claude? now that I'm here, might as well visit the old office. Yeah, just a heads up for everybody who hasn't been to previous PA streams before. Kinda just talking to all of our party members in all the different cities. You want to know what people are saying about them? No one trusts that they won't be misrepresented. Fair, but the town is enormous. But he's also a 12-year-old kid who's very full of himself. This is where I work. Might as well see if we got any royalties we can pick up. Hey, would you like me to take a look at your work? Anything to sell? Let me know if you've written anything worth publishing. Oh, that book of yours we published got great reviews. Here's your royalty check. 1.5 million full. Like I said in previous stream, publication is a great way to make a passive income. The worst part is, so each character in the party can write 2 books. So I had every character write both of their books and sold them. So for all we know, Reina could be the famous author, not Claude. This is awesome. Bonus. Pen name Richard Bachman. Oh, we still got like a sort of thumb. Haven't seen anyone else in this town who's carrying a dragon on his back. Dean will be 7. Once you get used to it, this town is actually quite enjoyable. Alright, we're actually done with private actions in Central City already. Reverse our way to North City. Grab the button. Take it easy for Holy cow, we're totally out in the boonies.
What are you up to, Celine?
Oh, Claude. This lady is a fortune teller, apparently. I'm getting my fortune told right now. I'm told she's extremely accurate.
Really? Well, what are you consulting with her about?
That's a secret. Why don't you ask her about something, too?
Alright. Should we talk to the fortune teller, or should we pass on it? What do we think? Good? Seeing any objections? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Sounds good.
So, what do you wish to consult me about?
Could you tell me my fortune? Could you assess my training? Am I compatible with Celine? Alright, chat, what are we thinking? Rugik says fortune. Apricot pleads the fifth. Rogue Shadow Dragoness says fortune. I think we're gonna go with fortune.
I want to know about my fortune.
Very well.
Yes. Yes. What's it telling you?
There is a great deal of friction between you and your parents.
What?
Have you been blindly following what your parents told you, unable to find your own path in life?
Yeah.
Due to that situation, your own fortunes are no longer the greatest influence on your life. Instead, you are ruled by your father's fortunes, by the path your father has planned out for you.
Is she right?
Some of it certainly sounds familiar.
In order to escape from this, you must become fully independent in both body and soul. If you stay the way you are, then it won't be long before you completely take over your father's destiny.
I'll take over his destiny.
Yes.
That sounds rather alarming.
Unfortunately, as things stand right now, your life is yours, but not yours at the same time. The result is that every aspect of your future is shrouded in fog right now. And now, I must excuse myself. Farewell, then.
Wow, I don't think I've ever met a fortune teller who was so accurate before.
You must be going through a lot right now, Claude.
The important thing is to find a goal that you feel passionate. Sodomite's next, right? Kinda reminds me of Linga. Like how we're totally in the boonies. We've really come a long way, haven't we? Oh, keep it.
Oh, Claude!
Oh! Chisada's mother. Okay.
Claude, you really should knock or say something before coming in.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, were you listening?
Huh? To what?
Oh, well, never mind then.
Claude, you wouldn't believe what my daughter was saying.
Uh-oh.
Mom?
Oh, embarrassed. It's okay. It's not like you said anything bad.
That's not the problem. Just zip it, okay?
What were you two talking about? Don't worry, you don't need to tell me. I'm sorry I interrupted you guys. Don't worry. Worries. Alright, going once. Going twice. Don't worry.
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Oh, look how embarrassed he is, too.
What do you mean, too? He's the only one embarrassed here.
Then who was it that was here just now talking about Claude with those wistful eyes?
Oh.
Ugh, stop it!
Oh my, you're both bright red. I think I better run off to the store then.
So...
Hey, well, don't worry about it, okay? Little Mites next, right? See you guys later. Yeah. Doing more PA. So for people who weren't here for previous explanations, private actions are a way to influence your friendship and romance values with other characters. Oh. Huh? Hey, isn't it Reina? What's she up to? Click here, and open this thing here. Huh? Reformat all devices? What does that mean? Well, whatever. Yes. Huh? That's weird. It stopped working. So what now? I can't get it back to the way it was before. Oh no, Rada. Ah, forget it. What is it, sir? Nothing. Nothing at all. Gamers, please do not do what Claude and Reyna just did. That disclaimer was not in Second Story. That is new to Second Evolution. Okay, who messed around with the system? It takes at least half a day to reinstall the whole thing. Everything recorded about the 10 Wise Men reads like some fantastic fairy tale. Don't you think that's strange? This place is so backwater. Oh, lordy. I believe the Field of Might is in the mountains just west of here. I'm gonna stop by my home. Feel free to come over if you like. But yeah, so, private actions, though, they just improve your, friendship and, romance values with your, party members, which can actually influence the, mini endings you get after beating the game. The, friendship values and romance values can actually cause different characters to pair up, either romantically or platonically. You go on adventures together, or, if someone doesn't have high enough values for everything. Oh! Oh, hey! Freeze23, thanks for the follow! How you doing? This is where I live. Hope you buy some stuff on the way out. Not being too loud, am I? This place is so backwards. I don't know. It might actually be done in this town. There, the PAs in, Second Evolution are a bit more spread out than they are in, First Departure. Like I've said previously, it'll be a lot better once we move on to some of the later games in the series, because they'll just do all the PAs in the same town. Like it was.
Yummy! This looks really good. Oh, it's just delicious. I'll get that too, then.
You're buying more?
You should try a lot of fancy stuff when you're out on a trip, right?
I can't argue with that, I guess. But I'm the one who has to carry it all, remember?
Aren't you happy to be helping me out, Ashton?
Ultra's bullying Ashton again.
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, oh boy, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Can you recommend some fruits? Certainly. How about this? It's got this sweet tart taste that I just love. Sounds good. Wrap up 2 of them for me then. Thank you very much.
Don't come whining to me if all this food makes you fat. Nothing. Never mind. Keep on shopping.
Hang in there, Ashton.
Fruit times 20. We have 20 pieces of fruit for cooking purposes now. We're going to the Field of Might, we just need to travel west, right? Yeah, what's there to do around here? Freeze, we're just kind of going through, private actions in this game here, which are mini-scenes that allow you to get to know your party better. So, not too much, excitement here, at least not yet. But I will be doing a dungeon later. Such a peaceful little town. This is where I live. Hope you buy some stuff on the way out. Once I get there. This is a back row. I'm gonna check something. Might be able to... Why do you think they call them Synards? I'm glad the Synard that Creepy liked was alright. That's good. So, I just double-checked, and actually, completing the 4 fields is a point of no return for only a handful of, PAs, and they all involve characters that we don't have. So, we can actually go ahead and jump right over to the Field of Might now. So we'll just do... Well, we're gonna do this one town here real quick beside the dungeon. Clear out all the PAs here. There's not many. This town doesn't get many PAs at all. It'll also be our first time in this town. I'll see you guys a bit later. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Apricot. Wee, a snowman! My boyfriend was drafted into the defense force in L'Aqua. I hope he's doing alright. Hello, are you looking for anything? Ooh, Resurrection Elixir. Definitely want some of those. Thank you. Why don't you play outside, Leon? Because I don't like the cold. You know what? That's fair. Couldn't stay here without the others. Oh, innkeeper. If only I had 4 more years. So that NPC up there, you can actually pickpocket a set of rare cooking ingredients. Oh boy, imagine walking along here while you're drunk. It'd be pretty scary. I made that myself. Pretty awesome of me, I'll say. No matter what happens, there's only one truth. Guess it's fresh, but I wish I knew what kind of meat this was. All my food uses nothing but the freshest meat and fish. That while lasts. Just some foods and cooking ingredients. Hamburg steak is actually Claude's favorite food. We'll go ahead and pick. Joelle's house. There are a couple PAs here that would involve Noel if he was in our party, but since we didn't recruit him, he's still at the reservation. Creepy's doing just fine, but Creepy keeps complaining that it's too cold. Certainly is cold, isn't it? I feel like I'm going to freeze to death. If you're that cold, you could always put on some more clothes. Don't be ridiculous. My pride as a Mars symbologist refuses to let me even consider the idea. You may be right, Claude. Maybe I should look for something warmer to wear. Truth can change depending on who's looking at it. So, for example, what you see as true may be slightly different from what your friend sees as true. It is a really cute snowman. I wish we had a university like this in Arlia. Nobody's been buying anything. At this rate, I won't have anything to eat today. Oof. Magic accessory, weapon for Leon, blackberries. Could help the guy out. Conductor batons. Alright. I'm sitting up straight. You won that one. I'm not on my foot. I actually was not on my foot. And I got off of it by then. Are you just browsing? This is such a cozy library. And a hydrate. Ugh. You guys are bullying me. There, hydrated. Just can't find it. I wish they digitized everything here like they do in North City. Okay, remind me whenever I can't swap party members right now, so remind me whenever I'm out in the, out of the town. What are you up to, Chisato? Oh, Claude. We're just doing some research into the history of MMG Need. Oh? It's not that I don't believe what Mayor Nall told us. You can't make an impartial judgment off a single person's perspective. Of course, all of these reports are going to be written from the Needian point of view, but I guess a certain degree of bias will creep what you do. But still, it's better than nothing, right? That's true, certainly. Have you figured out anything? Since you asked, for the most part, Mayor Nall is absolutely correct. Need was in control of about 70% of the galaxy long, long ago. What's more, it was apparently a very amicable arrangement that we had with the other planets. Not that there's any real way of knowing unless I ask the people rolling over, but... Frame it like that, Need wasn't all that much different from the Pan-Galactic Federation of today. That's kinda harsh there. Well, getting back to the point, here's where problems begin to creep up. I think I've noticed something pretty fascinating. A group of people called the 10 Wise Men hatched a plan to rule the galaxy 3.7 billion years. Canadians were against that, or wound up breaking out between them. And Wise Men lost the war, were tried as criminals, and got thrown into a prison where time doesn't advance at all. Got all that? Sure, just like what Null said. Exactly, but here's the important part. Out of all the books we have here, not one of them has anything more to say about that war besides those few simple facts. What do you mean? Some records frame it in slightly different ways, but in the end, they're all telling the exact same story about what happened in the war. The evil 10 Wise Men hatched a plan to rule the galaxy, but they were defeated and thrown into a temporal prison as punishment. That's all, nothing else. Really? That is kind of weird, isn't it? Weird, it's completely illogical. These events happened eons ago. You'd think someone, anyone, could present a different view of what happened. Unless, of course, somebody was rewriting the records in order to hide the truth. I think there might be something pretty big lurking under all this. You saying that Null is lying to us? I don't think so, no. It's all happened long before our time, after all. I doubt Mayor Null even realizes that there's another facet to this at all. Either way, though, I've hit a dead end in my research here. If I don't have any documentation to go on, then it's all the way back to square one. Dang it. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, the viewer counts have been acting funky on Twitch. The Field of Might's in the mountains south of here, right? Now to 9. Yeah, the viewer counts have been acting funky lately. I've seen some other streams I've watched, the counts have like upped and like dropped down the single digits and then back up. It happened on a streamer I was watching had like 1,000 viewers. It dropped down to like 17. Alright, so, Apricot, who am I swapping? Bully. Priestess? You mean Priestess in? Because Priestess is out right now. Current party is Claude, Chisato, Leon, and Reina. These are the active party members. These are the reserve. Yes. Odd for Welch. Alright. Okay. I did, in fact, make this as something that could be bought, knowing full well that, that this could happen. Right. Okay, We're going to be taking main control of Chisada, though. Second, I need to... I'm gonna unequip everybody who's not in the main party. The insignia... Earring... I know from the guide I'm looking at. It's a bit chilly here, isn't it? Why did get TPK? Because he wanted more channel point options. Yeah. Oh.
What's up, Priestess? Something on your mind?
Oh, hey, Claude! The shop's blowing out a bunch of their junk items right now. I was just poking around to see if they had anything interesting.
Whoa, they've got a lot.
I know! It's awesome! I bet when I tell my dad about this, he'll be like, oh man, I so wish I could have been there.
Brewkix, you missed me getting bullied. I had to swap Claude out for Welch.
What's wrong, Claude?
Nothing. It's really too bad he couldn't be here.
Aw, you think so too, Claude? Hey, so how about we buy something for him at least? What do you think Dad would like the most out of all this stuff?
Huh?
Alright, so... do we want to get Priestess's dad a 3D projector? A monitor? Or is this all just a bunch of junk? Projector, 3D projector. Projector? Hey, Lentus. Alright, 3D projector.
How about a 3D projector?
500 full, huh? I could cover that, I guess.
You really should get it for your dad.
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
Why?
Well, you know, I just feel like it'd be wrong to bring something this amazing back to Expel with me.
Thesis has more respect for the UP3 than Claude.
Just a gut feeling, you know.
Yeah.
Besides, where's the fun in it if you don't make it yourself? I don't know, this just goes against my blood or something.
Wait, what?
It's not the same if you're not the one making it. I think I'll just check out how they're made and see if I got any ideas from that. Next up should be the Field of Might. And I know for a fact that that's the last available private action to us here for now, so... I'm gonna go do a dungeon. Going to save before going into the dungeon because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. What with having a under-leveled character.
Whoa!
The rune code!
This must be the Field of Might.
What a massive mountain! It's kind of cold, don't you think?
Whining about it won't change anything. Hang in there, people.
Oh, crap! I've got some errands to go run. Star Flare! Take this!
Flamethrower!
Hike!
100,000
Volts! Cross!
Mike
Well
makes
done.
right.
I'll show you how to run things around here. Great!
On the plus side, Welch is going to gain a lot of levels. Yeah, so that's the combat system for this game. You control, it's a real-time combat system on a 3D field. You control your 2D sprite and run around on there. You can, you have your own, you have like a melee attack, you have special attacks, mages can cast spells that affect the whole battlefield.
When did they...
Huh?
Ow! Star Flare!
Alright.
Guard!
Might need to get a refill on my water here soon.
Fairy healing! Bastard!
As a fill has it's
I hate you!
it's more difficult. Not much, because the battlesuit armor for that I put on Chisato is still making it easier, but
Nice
Mike
work.
makes right.
I'm not finished yet.
I'm the boss lady round here now.
okay, Welch. I do appreciate the skill points you're getting though. Oh, hold on, give me a second here. Okay, who am I swapping out for Claude? Welch back out for Claude? It didn't take long. It wasn't a problem, I was obviously still doing it, but... Wait. Oh, I took off. Bell earring. Shoot, I forget what I had on her. Oh. So this dungeon has a fun battle mechanic. Where in certain scripted fights like this,
Time for a little
there is a
field.
lever
We
on the
can
wall
win
behind
this.
us, and
I hope.
if the enemy reaches the lever, they trigger a cave-in.
100,000 volts.
target him fast enough. Now I'm blocked off from that path.
Oh crap! Be careful!
I can't remember if there's any treasure you can be blocked off from there, but it does block you off from like shortcuts and stuff. Like it can make the trip through the dungeon a little longer, more dangerous.
And so the monsters breathe their last.
Oop, that was just telling me to press the action button at the ladder to climb up it. Oh, yeah, I should, huh? Oh, Knuckles of the Moon. Hold on. Oh, I already bought a pair. Frick. So I actually managed to get my hands on the manga adaptation of Second Evolution, well, Second Story. So I have volumes 1 through 7 of the manga on my Star Ocean shelf now.
Behind us!
Behind us!
Those up young dedicated just for the there is a shelf dedicated just to Star Ocean. It's not just Star Ocean 2 though. There's other Star Ocean stuff on there. And that is above the shelf.
That was easier than I thought. Did you expect anything else?
Well, yeah, the Star Ocean shelf is above the Cthulhu shelf, so...
Time for a little field work.
We better be careful. 100,000 volts!
Oh, which Star Ocean we prefer? Yeah, it's this one. 100% this one. That's the next thing I want to, get for myself is, the manga only goes up to the end of the first disc, and the anime is adapted from the manga and also only goes up to the end of the first disc. But second disc is actually, like, the second disc story was adapted in audio drama CD.
That was easier than I thought.
Me there.
There's a 5-volume... Terrible place to stop, given what happens. Yeah, but the, so the story is continued in a 5-volume audio drama, but the first volume is actually a side story set, earlier, just to reintroduce the characters.
We better be careful.
And then volumes 2 through 5 continue the story on. Don't photoshoot and put it in the description. I could actually. Can make it a tweet. Like I could put the picture on a tweet, or I could put it on like Instagram or something. Just link it in the description of my videos. My last video I uploaded, I actually did include a Shelby.
Me there.
Last one I put on YouTube. Sword of Marvel.
What are they doing here?
Be careful, everyone!
Ooh, ow! Ow!
Into that guy with the buck on you. I'm sure he would start complaining about how the other characters he had leveled up. I probably shouldn't,
That was easier than I thought.
Ooh,
probably shouldn't talk bad about someone on stream. Oh, this is just a path I can... I always get lost in this. Shouldn't.
No!
Careful now!
Well, I'd say that's
Survival of
worth
the fittest.
power.
Excellent!
Ooh, Random Fairy Light. Fairy Light is an awesome AoE kill spell.
Here goes!
Well then, let's get it over with.
Yeah! How about that?
Frontier.
Flare!
I'm going to need a little more here soon. Oh no.
How about this? Yeah! How about yeah?
Rude.
I'd say that was
done.
8 out of 10.
Channel points were a mistake. Speaking of mistakes, if anyone has suggestions for more channel points...
What are they doing here?
When did they...
Oh, what?
Star Flare! Here goes!
I'd say that was
done.
8 out of 10.
Did you expect anything else?
Sing option would be quite... I prefer... My face... That's... I have a noise filter on my mic, so you shouldn't hear me drinking the water. No, I am actually drinking water, and my bottle's pretty much empty now. But no, since I put these up on YouTube, I'm avoiding anything really annoying. Like, I don't like sound alerts, and I don't, I'm not doing sound alerts, and I'm not doing, something like singing. Trust me, nobody wants me to sing.
Time for a little field
frick.
work.
We can win this. I hope.
Flamethrower!
Shadow Flare!
Yeah, the noise filter was more meant to keep Quincy's yells off the videos. But also because I was hearing myself fly in Ash, and I was hearing the keyboard clacks and the vowels when I was listening.
How about this?
That was an easy win.
Bye, Ruby. I'm officially out of water. Oh, at least got eyes on him right now.
Here come the monsters!
Let's go!
Shadow Flare!
Anyone
Bunch of
hurt?
barbarians!
It'll be all me from now on!
Trying to spend some of her points here. High on skill points, I think. Ooh, Reina needs mostly focusing on upgrading skills that give stat bonus. I'm a part of the advocacy workshop.
That was all me there.
We got enemies.
Well then, let's get it over with. Shadow flare!
I thought the not. So it's kind of interesting actually that they kept this mechanic here in the remaster, because back on Expel, there's actually 2 different battlefields that in
Well,
the
I'd say
second
that's worth
story
10 out of 10.
had unique modifiers on them. The first was on the road up to the Mountain Palace. On second story, the road up to the Mountain Palace would, the battlefield was different than the normal filled one, and there would sometimes be a boulder that would come rolling down and could smack into your characters. Same with the enemies, too. And in second evolution, though, in this one here, they replaced that field with just a standard out-in-the-world map fighting battlefield. The second unique combat field was in the Hoffman Ruins back on Expel. In the second story version on PSX, there was a minecart that would sometimes come barreling through the battlefield to do damage to people. They took that out as well for I think we are
Here they come!
Well then, let's get
back
it
on
over
that
with.
entrance again.
Got you!
Shadow flare!
Here goes! Star flare!
Well, I'd say
Survival
that's
of
worth
the
10 out of 10.
We got enemies.
Here come the monsters!
Take this!
Shadow flare!
Take this!
Well,
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Rainbow Dad.
Power!
I can feel the power.
One of the neat things about killing them is that you can get the rare gemstones. Oh, hold on. Melt potion. Really don't use combat items much, honestly.
We better be careful.
Well then, let's get it over with.
100,000 volts! Flamethrower!
Shadow flare!
How about this?
Knowledge
done.
is power.
Armor of the Ark. Kind of unfortunate I already went and crafted all these awesome pieces of armor. Oops.
Here goes!
Well then, let's get it over with.
100,000 volts! How about this? Star
Oh!
flare!
Hey, thanks for the Prime sub! I will gladly take those $2.
How about this? Star flare!
Anyone
Finally
hurt?
over.
Yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna take the time to recrop those emotes. The other 3 I tried uploading are still pending anyway. You know, we really did just end up back in the beginning again. Oh, this place really does always just
Here they come!
We better be
confuse me. I
careful.
always get lost here so bad.
Flamethrower! Star flare! Star flare! So who's the MVP? It'll be all me from
Did
now
you
on.
expect anything else?
Here they come!
Well then, let's get it over with.
100,000 volts! Star flare!
I can't remember. So this is
Anyone hurt?
the Field of Might. This is the fourth of the, well, this is actually the third of the 4 fields. We did the 4th one second last time. But this is, we are here to train under the same training regimen that the Need Army did, however long ago it was,
Let's go!
whenever they first
Time for a
defeated
little
the
field
10
work.
Wise Men. Yeah. So we're going through the Need military training regimen right now in order to so we're going through the Need Army's regimen right now just to try to get us strong enough that we can tackle the 10 Wise.
Sorry.
I'd say
Nice
that was
work.
8 out of 10.
Yeah. Trying to get beefy. Okay, now we're making progress.
Here they come!
Time for a little field work.
Star flare!
I know why Claude's taking, damn it. Ah.
Star flare!
was easier than I thought.
That's a wrap.
Because he was still using the Chisato was still using the battle suit. That's why Claude was getting hurt when he was hit. No, she just naturally has kind of high HP. Like, I've maxed out Claude's biology skill, but Chisato just actually has high HP. That's not too terribly much higher than Claude's.
Be careful.
Just 80 points. Reporters have high HP.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Leave it. Move Mike. Raises his attack power, but doubles all elemental damage. Right. You have some remotes, but there should actually be. I don't know how you unlock them, but I have a few Pokemon emotes unlocked through Twitch. I don't know if I earned them through, like, gifting subs or... Oh, yeah! I knew which is... Like, Fallout Plays,
Here they come!
Well then, let's get it over with.
Star! Flare!
those are gonna move your favorites. Pretty good. I do not have the yeah, I don't have the I have no idea how you unlock them.
That was easier than I thought. Whoa!
I can feel the power.
Woo! There's the top. Finally.
651 eggs, no shiny. Oof. That's rough.
Looks like there's some kind of ruin up there.
Whoa!
Congratulations on making it this far.
Who are you?
I am the guardian of the Field of Might. I have borne witness to your every struggling step of the mountain. It is clear that you have some competence.
So we passed?
Thus far, yes.
Thus far?
Now I will test you further on a more personal level.
I see. So then this is the last part of the trial?
That's right. And you'll need more than some flashy hocus-pocus to get past me.
This is bad.
What's this monster doing here?
Dragon Roll!
Ha! Ha! Star Flare!
The method Shiny Charm still no luck.
100,000!
That's awful.
Dragon Roll! Dragon Roar!
My favorite color is green. Hard to invested to give up. The law of averages, if you do it enough times, you will get one.
Dragon Roar!
Flare!
Dragon Roar! Shadow Flare! Dragon Roar!
Oh, good guarding mid. Yo, ha, I getcha.
100!
Shadow Roar!
Star Flare!
Dragon Roar!
100,000 Star Flare! Star
I'm trying to see if I can trigger the phase shift.
Shadow Flare!
I'm sorry, everyone!
Nope, instead he just killed Chisato.
Oh
Real absorption.
yeah! Did you expect anything else?
Nice!
Wonderful! You have overcome every part of the trial. Proceed to the altar and behold the might within yourself.
Is this the altar?
I don't see anything.
Well, cadets, how does your first interstellar flight feel?
Oh yeah, this was my first time in space.
Why are you so glum? I figured you'd be a little happier to be here.
I am happy to be here, sir. What a lie. I was so depressed back then, everything just seemed like a huge pain.
Really?
Yes, sir. There I go, lying to myself again. I felt like I was just putting on an act for everyone around me, to be someone they wanted me to be.
Well, Admiral Kinney is your father, after all. This probably isn't your first time in space, right?
Wow, that's Admiral Kenny's son. He's just on a whole other level.
Oh, hey, did you hear he's the head of the class again?
Makes sense. I'm sure the instructors are padding his grades. Wouldn't want to piss off the Admiral, you know?
We are in a flashback. Therapy time.
Knock it off! Stop treating me like I'm different from everyone else.
I don't deserve to be stuck in this post. I'm Federation Admiral material and I know it. The boys upstairs are just afraid of me. They know I've got the talent to go places and they're afraid of losing their cushy jobs. So put in a good word for me to Admiral Kinney, would you? I'd appreciate it.
No matter where I went, no matter what I did, the Federation and my dad's power weighed on me like a ball and chain. I hated it. Or maybe it was because I was still just a child. When did I wind up like this anyway?
Nothing's going to change if you run away from your problems. I kept my ground back then, and I found my way because of it. Claude?
You're right. I did nothing but run away. If I had held my ground back then, my life would have been completely different. Ah, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. What's that?
Orb of Might. Now we have the 4 proofs from each of the fields.
Okay then, let's go back to the Centropolis.
More story time.
We can handle this.
Do you really need me for this?
Got you!
Need another hydrate. I have not refilled my water, so...
Got you! Got you!
Crush!
Anyone
Well
hurt?
done.
Any problems? Just count on me.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go refill my water so I can honor that hydrate. Just give me one moment here. Alright, I am back with more water. Which I've had a drink of now. Bunch of hooligans.
I could handle this by myself.
Don't underestimate them. Star Flare!
Demon's Gate!
Yep, Leon learned how to summon a
Well, I'd say that's
big
worth
demon.
My!
'Cause, you know, that's nice. Rising Dragon is a pretty good one if I remember correctly. Swap out a flamethrower for that one.
careful, everyone!
Huh?
Dragon Roar! Pulverize them! Dragon Roar!
Rising Dragon!
I think I like Flamethrower more.
Behind us! Behind us! Star Flare!
So the one nice thing about this dungeon is there is a shortcut you can trigger to get back to the world.
And so the monsters breathe their last.
You just need to get outside to get to it.
Be careful, everyone!
When did they...
Got you!
Here it goes! Ha! Star Flare! 100,000 volts!
Take this!
So who's the MVP here?
There.
Wow, what a view. Let's see what happens if I shout as loud as I can. So this is one of only 2 scenes in the game where this particular track plays. Actually, it might be the only scene where this track plays. The only other time you hear it is on the start menu, like back in the whenever we first fire up a new game, where you get to pick between Cloud and Raina. So our shortcut is if we shout, "Yeah! Yeah!" Whoa! An avalanche! Get into a cave! And we can beat the avalanche into a cave, but I'm taking the shortcut. Whoa! Good video react. Alright, and that's our shortcut back to the world map. So now that we've, yeah! So now that we have finished the 4 fields, we can return to Centropolis and go talk to, Mayor Null. So I do apologize, Apricot, but I have a specific endpoint in mind, so I might end up running over a little bit.
Well, it would appear you have obtained the power of all the 4 fields.
Yes, Mayor, but I have to admit, I don't particularly feel any stronger.
Oh, you are? Noticeably stronger, in fact. All of you. I doubt there is a single Needian out there who could be a match for you at this point.
I think he's right, though.
Mayor Null, the Defense Force has completed deployment to Laqua.
Good, because Claude's team has just finished their expedition to the Four Fields. In that case, we appear to be ready for the next step. The assault on their home base in Pheno shall begin tomorrow at noon.
Yes, sir.
Ah, come to think of it, I still need to introduce all of you. This is Mariana, captain of the Need Defense Force.
Good to meet all of you.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, it feels a little weird, actually.
At high noon tomorrow, the army will stage an invasion of the enemy stronghold in Pheno. The fate of the universe is quite literally riding on the outcome of this battle, and you will be an indispensable part of it.
Tomorrow? Why so soon?
I know things appear to be going quickly, but the longer we wait, the more of a disadvantage we'll find ourselves in. We have to attack before the 10 wise men complete their preparations, or else we have no chance whatsoever.
All right, I understand.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Listen, I was wondering if I could talk to my dad on Expel for a bit. I just want to make sure he's not freaking out, you know?
About that.
What? Is that not possible?
No. Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you something. Expel, you see, doesn't exist in this universe any longer.
What?
Expel is no more. It vanished without a trace, following the collision with Energy Need.
I freeze.
So what about my mom? And everyone in the village?
I'm sorry to say this, but yes.
This is a joke, right? What's the point of fighting the 10 wise men if Expel no longer exists?
However, there is still hope.
Hope?
There might be a way to bring Expel back.
How can we do that?
We could use a space-time displacement shield to transport Expel from the moment before it vanished into present time.
You can do that?
Theoretically speaking, yes. But the 10 wise men need to be out of the picture first.
What do you mean?
We are going to need an enormous displacement shield to cover the entirety of Expel. In order to create it, we'll need to use all the energy available from all the cities on Energy Need at once. Unfortunately, right now we are short one city, Pheno, the 10 wise men's stronghold.
So, if we can defeat the 10 wise men and get that Pheno city back under our control, that'll open the door to Expel.
You can bring back Expel if we do that?
That's right.
If that's the only way I'll see my mother again.
We can't afford to lose this battle, no matter what.
I want you all to get a good night's sleep. What you accomplish tomorrow will decide the fate of not just Expel, but that of the entire universe. The Need Defense Force is preparing for battle in Laqua even as we speak. We are going to rendezvous with them in Laqua right now.
All right.
Well, the hour's finally come.
Everyone here? Then let's go. Follow me if you would. The 10 Wise Men's stronghold in Phenol is protected by an energy field that prevents access by Synod. The transporter in there won't be available to us either, unfortunately. The people of Phenol destroyed it themselves, fearing it would be used by the 10 Wise Men.
So what are we going to do from here?
Scouts from the Need Defense Force have discovered that the energy field extends to an ocean depth of only 100 meters. The ocean around the area is much deeper than that, so an underwater route is a potential method of entry.
But how?
That's the reason we're in Laqua. We're going to use a Harush to dive right into the belly of the beast.
A Harush?
It is a symbological creature, like the Synod. You can ride the Harush deep underwater without drowning.
Is this the Harush?
Yes, a symbological creature designed for deep-sea exploration. It might look a little intimidating, but it's quite tame, I assure you. Seems like everyone's here. Well then, let's get on the Harush and head for Phenol.
I'll sit up straight. I will say I was extremely disappointed that I didn't get to pilot it myself.
We'll be in the heart of enemy territory soon. Brace yourselves for anything, people.
First time I played the game, I was like, oh, I can dive under the water now? And then no. Bring you right here. Now, we are inside that little energy field. Have access to Phenol.
Strange.
It is strange indeed.
What's going on here?
This.
What?
Welcome, insects. You're late, you. We've waited a long time for you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about. It's just that our plan has just about reached its final stage, and I just thought you might like to have a peek at the operation while you're here.
What?
We've already completed a navigation system for energy need along with an array of anti-battleship weaponry. But there's also a little something called the Symbol of Annihilation that will bring the galaxy to its knees.
You're kidding me! You think the Pan-Galactic Federation's just gonna turn its tail and run?
Sorry to disappoint you, but the Federation's positron cannons wouldn't even leave a dent on the shield surrounding energy need. However, our anti-proton cannon will rip through their defense shields like they were tissue paper.
What's that?
No, the Calnus!
The Calnus?
That's the ship my father's on.
What impeccable timing! We've got the perfect practice target flying right above us. Shall I give you all a bit of a demonstration, then?
What? You can't!
Let's begin with 10% output, shall we?
Fire.
Admiral, energy mass detected around Sector Theta. It's rapidly increasing in strength, sir.
How? Its circumference is growing exponentially. Admiral, it's an antimatter blast.
What? That thing's supposed to be the remains of a supernova. What the hell could there be inside a Class 9 energy mass?
There just might be something inside, Admiral.
Open all frequencies. Try to establish friendly contact with them in as many languages as possible. Aft defense shields at 100% just in case.
Yes, sir.
Target circumference continuing to expand.
Any response?
No, rather a, So the world that we have been playing on for the last little bit here is an artificial planet hidden inside the neutron star. And this ship here is kind of just outside of it because we were on a planet that crashed into it and was destroyed. So it's kind of just observing the ship's observing the aftermath. The gentleman in red here is actually Claude's father. But now there's an energy spike coming from the field, and they're figuring out that there is something inside it then.
No, sir. It's completely silent.
Aft defense shields at full power. All hands, brace for impact.
Defense shields down to 72%.
My, they're tougher than I thought.
Increase output.
Shall we try it at 30% next?
Stop what you're doing!
Target circumference still expanding. Energy at a higher level than the previous blast. This time it's class 0.4!
Divert all energy to aft shields! Hurry!
Incoming! Shields down to 22%. We can't take another blast.
Positron cannon! Return fire!
Sir, how are we supposed to attack an energy mass?
calculate the launch point of the previous 2 blasts and return fire.
Yes, sir. We've got a location, sir. Coordinates 2415-3325-1414. Targeting with positron cannon.
3-dimensional coordinate.
Fire!
Wasting your time.
Increase output.
Please! Please just stop it!
Adieu.
No!
Well, did it work?
The positron blast didn't seem to register, sir.
Circumference expanding! Here it comes again! Class 0.7!
What?
There's someone else manning the cannon anyway, so even if Claude were to attack the 10 Rising standing there in front of him, it would still just be fired again.
You're gonna pay for this! I'm gonna make all of you pay! I'll kill every last one of you!
Well, it's nice to see you've got some backbone.
Don't let all the blood rush to your head. You'll wind up losing a battle you could have won.
Leave this to me, Gabriel.
Very well.
Try to go easy on him, Zofkiel.
What?
I don't know what you've been up to at the 4 fields, but either way, it won't help you against me.
We're surrounded.
Fine by me. We'll just take them all down at once.
Oh, you think you can?
Of course. And we'll show you right now. Let's go, everyone.
What? We're really gonna fight?
Be careful!
Ha! Power up!
Star Flare!
Ha!
100,000 volts! Guard!
Anyone hurt? Makes right.
Still alive? Well, there's more where that came from.
What?
Oh, crap! Be careful!
Ha!
Guard!
Ha! Demon's Gate! Ha!
Not
Well
too
done.
shabby. The power!
This isn't working. They just keep on coming.
This one's for my dad. Prepare to die!
Oh, really? Let's see what you're made of.
This looks a little rough.
Don't let your guard down.
Guard!
There's still so much to report on.
Yeah. That's the kind of battle this is.
Guard!
Oh! Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Word out! Why me?
Worthless.
Damn it!
Our attacks weren't working?
I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be so outmatched like this.
We need to retreat. Let's withdraw to safer territory and regroup. Pathetic. Did you really think I'd let you leave here alive?
I'll take care of this. Everyone else, get out while you can.
Mariana, no!
Go. There's no other way. We'll never beat them like this. But... I said go! How long do you think I can hold out here?
Come, let's go, quickly! Sacrificing yourself so your friends may live. Well, aren't you the saint?
We'll see about that. I've got no intention of sacrificing anything here today.
Did you sleep well last night? There's no denying it. We lost the first match. The defense force didn't stand a chance against them.
And we sure didn't either.
You gave it a good fight,
Yeah,
though.
that was kind of a
I could tell.
kind of a dumb question, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm amazed we're still alive, actually.
The enemy didn't even try to fight you, though. Why is that, do you think?
Well, because we're just not on the same level as them, are we?
Perhaps. But I don't think you were weaker than them. You just didn't have the right tools for the job.
The right tools?
Yes. Normally, we would never use the weapons I have in mind. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
What do you mean?
Though such a dangerous place has been sealed off, I'm afraid the time has come for us to visit the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The Symbological Weapons Laboratory?
I will explain once we arrive at the lab. There is one more thing, however, that still worries me.
What?
The symbol stolen by the 10 Wise Men.
A stolen symbol?
Yes, the quadratic sphere, the thing you called the sorcery globe, was created using the power of that symbol.
Well, what is this symbol then?
It's not just any symbol. It is the most horrifying symbol ever created. It holds the power to destroy the universe itself. The symbol of annihilation. Its use is absolutely forbidden on Need. Only a handful even know of its existence.
It can destroy the universe?
Aren't the 10 wise men trying to take over the universe?
I don't know what they're trying to do anymore. If they just want to destroy the universe, they wouldn't have had to return to Need in the first place.
But if they have that symbol, then what'll happen now? Even if we beat them, wouldn't they just take the whole universe with them?
Just worry about defeating the 10 wise men for now. We will think of a way to neutralize the symbol of annihilation.
Thanks, Mayor.
Now then, I'd like you to go ahead to Armlock without me. I have a few things I need to settle here, so I'll meet you all at Armlock later.
Please go on ahead to Armlock. I need to take care of a few more things on my side. Catch up with you in Armlock once I'm done. Alright, well, so, that was our first attempt at tackling the 10 wise men. And that's where we're gonna call it for the night. We'll, oh. We'll pick up on... what's today? Sunday? We'll pick up again on Thursday, where we will head to Armlock, and then we'll make our way to the Symbological Weapons Laboratory. Where hopefully we can find something that will give us an edge over the 10 wise men. Until then, thank you all for coming and watching the stream tonight. Thank you for keeping me very hydrated. Very, very hydrated. But yeah, and thanks for the sub freeze if you're still here. But yeah, so catch you all later. We'll see you on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody.